time at varsity field number 1. We are looking at the CPI Crusaders playing against the Bester Masters, and Muapi is going to be the umpire for this match. We've got beautiful weather, a bit of a breeze here from our left. The skies are clear. There's not a cloud in the sky, not that I can see. So there is no chance of rain for today, and during the week we did feel that the weather is getting slightly cooler, but it might heat up during the course of the day up towards around 3 o'clock when it's going to reach its maximum. And yeah, we can expect a beautiful match here today. Two brilliant teams playing against each other. I'm not exactly sure who won the toss, but it is Bester Masters batting first. We want to thank the sponsors of this match. The match is being sponsored by Bester Butchery, as well as Good Burger and CPI. We will see soon who will be the opening batsman. It does look like Jaco Venter from here. Not exactly sure who's batting with him, but we'll get confirmation as soon as the scoreboard pops up at the bottom of your screen. During the week we had the whole country of South Africa had some difficulties with internet connection. Hopefully that is not going to be the story of today, but right now, as you can see, the scoreboard has popped up. We see Gideon van Zyl and Jaco Venter opening, with Mike Otto being the first bowler for CPI Crusaders. We also heard we were knocked over on the fingers this morning about sitting so close to the field. So from next week onwards, the picture might be a little bit smaller. Obviously not the Bester Masters performances, because we'll be using his Voted Besters video camera, where we've got beautiful zooming power on it, and we'll be able to get close to the match even sitting behind whatever, so that shouldn't be a problem. But keep in mind, for the rest of the matches, using a cell phone with its limited zooming abilities, we might get a smaller picture. We're not allowed to set up we're not allowed to pin down the gazebo. Obviously the windscreen won't be being put up later as well, because apparently we are hitting holes in the drain piping or the irrigation. But regardless of that, that is not your problem, that is our problem. Something we'll be able to sort out. Picture quality, it's going to be perfect for today, all depending on the stream health, but so far we only got excellent, not reviews, but the excellent score on the stream health marking on the screen. It's on our side, and the first ball is bowled, and this ball is being hit towards Crusaders fielder, standing at cover position. And this ball is being hit hard into the gap. Is it going to be 4 runs? That is 4 runs for Jaco Venter. Well done. Indicated there by Moapi. And that went right through Jaco. There's nobody behind the wicketkeeper, but the ball didn't have enough momentum to carry to the boundary, so one of the fielders was able to get to it. Another huge effort there by Jaco Venter, and a bit of a misfield, went past the fielder, and that is 4 runs. A nice warming up over that. Bit of runs, a little bit more than expected maybe, but it's a beautiful start for Bester Masters. So they'll be posting a high score if it keeps on going like this. You can see that projected score currently is 220. Normally the batsmen settle into rhythm a little bit later on, maybe after the 3rd to the 5th over, but this was a pretty good start. It's a huge hit, it's towards the boundary, it went high into the air, but it's not going to be 6. Picked up here in about 25 meters from the boundary. Another ball right into the gap, past the fielders, and that is 4 runs. Looks like the batsman decided to knock the ball around a bit. Not the fault of Donovan Young's bowling, it's rather probably a conscious decision of attacking the game head on from the first ball. And Gideon and Jaco are the best people to do that. Always up for an exciting performance. Don't know exactly what the hold-up is now at the moment, but we do see Moapi going towards the boundary. Hopefully this won't be a long delay, keeping in mind that battery power only lasts that long, and while they're sorting out the problems, data is being used to sync this broadcast. He's looking at his phone. It does seem as if he's got either connection problem, and we can see it on the scoreboard at the bottom. We're already busy with about the 3rd over, and we can see that only 1.2 overs were recorded. So I can only expect that Moapi is trying to sort that out. And as we expected earlier this morning, due to some connectivity problems we might have today, that is probably an issue that Moapi is experiencing right now. But he is slowly approaching the pitch once again. He picks up speed, so it seems like he's been sorted out and the match can go on. Go, go, go! Always takes a while to reflect whatever he sees on his side to post to the bottom of your screen. There is sometimes some kind of a delay, but since he returned to the pitch standing in position ready for the match to continue, we can only assume that it's been sorted out and that during the next over or so the score might update at the bottom. Another huge shot there by Jaco. This time the ball was stopped by Mike on the boundary. This ball was played straight to the fielder. And we see the scoreboard ticking over. So it must be a misconception that we had on our side that we might have been in the third over. And a midfield causes another boundary. That's 4 runs added to Gideon. And we can see the frustration in the in the body language of Donovan. Can you imagine that frustration he might have? Coming back to bowl, Mike. This time Jaco just knocks it towards one of the fielders, going through for a single run, maybe just slowing down slowly or slightly. And that was a voice of Donovan hearing, motivating Mike. There was an appeal for an LBW, but Moabi doesn't seem interested. Not at all convinced.
Raise your hand in, boys, raise your hand in yourself. Let's move.
Okay, like you might have heard there, if you understand Afrikaans, Donovan detected that the batsmen might be tired and that they are running lazy runs. So somehow I think they would like to use that to their advantage in the fielding. probably a good thing to know that your opponents won't be pushing the runs by running them. And I think that will have an effect on how you place your field. Knowing that the batsmen are desperate for runs and that they rather go for hitting boundaries and running the runs. Just a way of reading your opponents. Spoke to the groundsman before the match. Besides from him knocking on us on the fingers for sitting so close to the field and hitting pins into the ground, we did find out that the pitch is pretty hard, meaning that the bowlers can get a lot of bounce on it, but it was played on yesterday, so the spin bowlers will get some spin on the pitch as well. But it was so hot during the week that we can expect the ground to be pretty hard in any case. But by the naked eye we did see some spots where the ground might have been irrigated during the week, but it also looked like a rugby team walked over this field in those spots, obviously not on the pitch, but on the spots where there was maybe some wet ground. The dogs' studs made some holes in the ground. "31 runs for the loss without the loss of any wickets." Now Jaco and Gideon are quickly running 2 runs, putting Jaco back on strike. I do expect that the appearance of lazy running might be because of this is going to be 4 runs over the head of the fielder, and it was 4 runs.
Keeper!
Mike planting that ball close to the fielder, close to the batsman. This one went straight to the fielder as well. Picked up in the midfield. In cover. And that was the over for Mike. Looks like Donovan standing closer for his next over. And that was 5 overs gone. First over being bowled here from the tempo end, and that will continue until the 10th over, until the size will change. Then the bowling will come from the varsity end. While we wait for the fielders to get back into position, if we can describe the conditions here right now. To our left, if you know the Free State varsity at all, it's a huge shot. This one straight to the fielder, Well stopped. In any case, to our left we've got the library, then we've got a huge parking lot, and then this is field number 1, varsity field number 1. To our right we've got varsity field number 2. That is where the the most important matches, and that ball went straight through the fielder's legs, between his feet, and that is 4 runs. Once again, it's going to frustrate Donovan over there. It is now the second or the third time that his fielders are disappointing him. Now maybe a little bit less than the most important games are being played on our right hand side. That is field number 2, and it's pretty nice, beautiful field. And just across the street you've got the cricket oval. Now that is the prime cricket field on this Free State varsity cricket fields, or cricket grounds. And then right after that you get field number 3 and 4. Field number 4 is just behind the Shimla's rugby field. Yeah, and that's an explanation of the cricket fields here at the Free State varsity. They're all kept in beautiful condition, and that is why we do not arguing with the groundsman about the placement of your gazebo. Everybody's got to do their part to keep them doing their job beautifully as they're doing. You can see that projected score has come down quite a bit, from 220 to 168. We've seen a little bit less boundaries lately. Another huge shot is this one, is up in there, it's going to good. No, that was not good. That is 6 runs, beautifully shot there by umpire Moapi. It was just over the hands of the fielder. Once again, extreme frustration there by Donovan. And we can understand his pain. Another huge shot. This is going to be 4 runs. Beautifully played. And we can see Jaco quickly approaching his 50. Gideon way behind, but he hasn't. He's faced more than half the amount of balls that Jaco has faced up to now. And that was probably the plan. Jaco gunning for a 50. As soon as he's retired, then Gideon will be gunning for a 50 with whoever comes in next. And we can see there is some tactics being discussed. Between Gideon and the next batsman coming in. So which means they are already making plans for Venter now scoring a 50. 7 runs away from it. obviously Crusaders are going to try and stop that. It does seem that there was a bit of a change in the Best Masters once again. Looks like Kali Potgieter coming in to bat next. Probably just a bit of a strategy change. Reading the situation. Ball is high up in the air, but it drops in no man's land, being picked up here by a fielder. Slightly behind the bowler. That's a hard shot towards the boundary, but this time also still straight towards the fielder. I think with the wind blowing it feels nice, but since the gazebo isn't anchored anymore, it moves around a little bit more, and that is the noise, a screeching noise you hear in the back. It is unfortunate that Gideon had to lose his wicket. But I'm pretty sure that Jock Jacobs can match the pace of Jaco Venter. It is just getting back into the rhythm that he and of Jaco and Gideon had earlier. Playing that one with soft hands. Probably planning just to put Jaco back on strike. Let him go through and score his half century. He needs 5 more runs. And this is going to be 4 runs for Jaco. 1 run away from 50. I mean, he'll be retiring soon. That is if he can retain his wicket. And Jaco retires. Jock Jacobs stay behind, and I'm pretty sure that it is Kali Potgieter coming up next. Joining Jock on the pitch. Well done, Jaco Venter. Got the play of the match last week. We had a brilliant innings with the bat, as well as taking a beautiful catch, and that was right after dropping a ball when he accidentally injured his finger. does look as if the scoreboard has froze once again. It hasn't updated yet, but we'll see at the end of this over, maybe it will update. This time Donovan chasing after the ball, bringing it up here in the midfield, running all the way from the boundary. He's currently fielding in the Cows corner position now, slowly returning to it. Just going to update the scoreboard on our side, or the screen on our side. Hopefully this ball is racing towards the boundary, but it's going to be stopped, misfielded by the first fielder. Luckily Mike was there to cross check, update the scoreboard, see if it makes or the screen. No, made no difference. You can see that projected score has jumped up once again to 174. This time ball being picked up by Mike in Cows corner area. We do apologize for the wrong score at the bottom of your screen. I appreciate that will update soon. This ball is straight towards Otto. Is he going to? Not going to catch it. Ball just came down right in front of him. Looks like Mike is getting ready to go and play wicketkeeper. Obviously meaning that the current wicketkeeper is going to come back and bowl. Mike just needs to go and get some, looks like he needs some pads. He had his mitts here at the boundary where he was fielding. current bowler looks like Corne Boyson. I think the team referred to him as Twaki. Also had a brilliant match last week. And it's Mike Otto on wicket-keeper position. Looks like everything is going well broadcasting wise from our side. All the meters are working perfectly. Only problem in the morning is the scoreboard. See there? Yeah. Scoreboard is daar my uit. We know we must be close to the 10th over now. Knowing that it's probably Twaki bowling now, so it can be the 10th over or the 9th over. We'll see now as soon as they change sides. No, they're not changing sides because we see the umpire standing on the umpire already is on the other side of the field, so that is past the 10th over now. Because they're bowling from the varsity end, so it could be now around about the 12th over if I'm not mistaken. We can also we can switch over to Afrikaans commentary. Want dit is gewoonlik die werk waar ons oorslaan van Engelse kommentaar na Afrikaanse kommentaar is in die elke 10 balbeurte. Want alhoewel ek weet my Engels dalk nie perfek is nie, is dit nog steeds op 'n vlak waar nie Afrikaans sprekend is, dit ek wel kan verstaan. Nog 'n goeie ou die keer reguit ook na die veldwerker toe. Tel seker so 5 meter voor die grens op en gooi terug vir die bowler die keer. Natuurlijk is daar kommunikasie op die veld tussen wanneer hulle na die bowler of die balkie wacht op gooi. En dit is 4 lopies. Die 4 lopies word toegeken aan Kali Potgieter. Moet weer geupdate, kyk of iets werk. Nee, hy het nou nie 'n verskil gemaak nie. Een stroomsterkte metertjie wys dat uitstekende konneksie. Wedstrijd se puntetelling is actief. Klankmeters kom redelijk hard deur, so dit gaan heel waarskynlik ook baie mooi deurtrek, behalwe nou natuurlik vir die wind en die gazebo's geskreery in die agterkant. Ongelukkig is dit nou niks tot ons nou aan iets kan doen nie. Die bal ook reguit na veldwerker toe. veldwerk hier so deur die Crusaders. Ek is so 20 meter voor die grens gestop. En dit is 'n cheeky ou daar deur Kali. Lig die bal net so oor die paaltjiewagter se kop, wetende daar is nie dekverdediging agter die paaltjiewagter nie. En dit is 4 lopies. Gebruik die momentum van die bal om aan die 4 te slaan. Ja, julle kan maar self besluit by die huis, is dit skelm of is dit slim? Maar Kali speel nogal 'n variasie van houe vandag. Dat beteken sy selfvertroue is weer besig om terug te kom. Golf al hoe beter. En het is lekker om hom weer op vorm te sien. Die bal word hoog en die liggaam opgespeel. Gaan dit 'n 6 wees? Dit is 'n pragtige 6 daarso. Aangedui daarso deur Moapi. Bevestig deur hom. Ek is net nie seker hoe gaan hy weerspieël op die puntebord nie. Of op die highlights na die tyd nie. Nog 'n groot hou, die keer in die middel van die 2 veldwerkers en dit is 4 lopies. Pragtig hou daar deur Kali. Hy het verlede week, as ek nie mis het hy 40 lopies aangeteken van min balle, soos 24 balle. Pragtige vertoning deur hom verlede week en ek seker vandag, hoekom hulle hom vroeër ingebring het, is om hom kans te gee om daai 50-tal aan te teken. En die keer gaan het nog 'n 4 wees, reg uitgespeel, onder deur die witbord, en die bal gaan in die pad en opgetel moet word. Ek hoop net in die hoogtepunte dat die puntebord onder reg gaan wees. En dit wat ons sien en dit wat, of die julle sien, weerspieël nie op die puntebord nie. Pragtige keer daar so deur die veldwerker, jammer, bowler. Ja, maar net 'n bietjie van daar van 'n hoes af probeer. Is hy gevang? Nee, Mapie sê nee. Hy bevestig nie daai aanvraag nie. So dit is nie 4 lopies nie. Ag, dit is nie uit nie. Wedstryd gaan voort. So kan jy wat met vol selfvertroue hier so golf. Kan sien hy lyk soos 'n man op 'n missie. Ja, 50. Harde hou hierdie keer. Nog 'n 4 lopies vir Kali. Speel die bal nou hard in die gate in. Net baie jammer, ons kan dit nie sien op die onderkant van die skerm nie. Daar is die puntebord. Hier is hardloop die bal nou vir die grens en dit gaan 4 lopies wees. So die puntebord is nou heel weg. Dan wat ek gaan doen is, ek gaan net uit die program uitgaan, net die oomblik net stop en dan kyk ons of ons daar kan terugkom. Regtig is daar groot probleme op die livestream se puntebord. Dit lyk asof die live scoring nie lekker werk nie. En die bal word in die gaping gespeel. Dit gaan nog 4 lopies wees. Dit lyk asof Kali Potgieter verklaar het wat ook al die punte nou is, of die aantal lopies is. En ons kan sien dat Wouter Wester staan reg om volgende te golf. As hy net ons active en bo, maar nog steeds nie 'n puntetelling onder nie. Maar wat ook al is, wat gaan gebeur, ons sal in elk geval uitvind gedurende die breek, wanneer die 20 balbeurte verby is. Daar 6 lopies aangedui word deur Moapi. So ek is seker dat die beste masters, hulle is besig om weer 'n fantastiese puntetelling op te stel hierso. Maar ons sal sien wat die puntetelling is. Ons sal gehoor, ons sal vir julle uitvind wat is die puntetelling sodra die beurt verby is. Die mense breek gaan vat en ons gaan dan ook net uitteken, net om seker te maak alles opdateer soos hulle moet. Foon so bykie nog net bykie herlaai. Hierdie bal gaan ook 'n 4 wees, tensy die nee, Mike Otto gaan hom betyds keer. Baie ver gehardloop om dit te kom keer. Baie naby gelyk as dit 4 lopies gaan wees. Die puntebord wil nou maar net nie terugkom nie. Maak ek seker dit het maar iets te doen met die internetprobleem wat ons in Suid-Afrika het tans. Teen die heupbeen van die kolwer vast daar. Hooplik is hy nog reg. Dink daar is 'n skit wat daar sal gedra word. Spesifiek vir daai rede. Hierdie bal gaan gekeer word. Dit gaan 4 lopies wees. Dit is so 2 meter voor die grens gestop. Die bal is hoog in die lug en op, daar is 'n man onder hom, gaan hy gevang word. Nee, dit lyk asof het, ja, dit is 4 lopies. Bevestig daar so deur Mapie. Harde grond langs. Veldwerker keer hom nie netjies nie, maar hy keer het om 'n grens te wees. Die waar ek agterpraat daar van 3 oor. Nou is ek seker of 'n 3 balle oor is van die bilbeerd of 3 bilbeerde oor nie. Maar as 3 van iets oor. Netjies gevang daar deur die paaltjiewagter. Nog 'n leg baai. Dat is 'n bietjie van 'n beter aflewering, maar die bal word gespeel reguit na 'n veldwerker toe. Die bal is bietjie vol gegooi en hy word gepietsie na die grens toe. 4 lopies. 6 lopies. dit is 'n no-ball wat gestraf is vir 6 lopies. Daar wat julle daaroor klink amper soos 'n wind wat 'n seil kap, maar nee, dit is van die ander spelers wat opdaag en sy cricket golftrolley hier oor die klippies trek. En sy wiele wat raas wat julle hoor in die agtergrond. Lyk as daar nou op die oomblik vir die bal gesoek word, want daar is 2 van die veldwerkers van CPI Crusaders wat in die parkeerarea rondloop. Hulle het die bal gekry, die parkeerarea rondloop. Ek seker dit is nie net vir die lekkerte nie. Hulle het die bal gekry, hy word so stadig maar seker nader gebring. Pakie wagter het besluit, hy gaan so lank 'n bietjie rus daar op die grond. En die tyd stap aan. Dit baie soos dan 'n jong wat weer kom bal. En my laat dink, aangesien hy een van die opening bowlers is, dat hulle baie naby is aan die 20ste balbeurt. Lyk as ons 'n bietjie taktiek bespreek word tussen die 2 kolwers. Kolwer wat wag om in te kom, hy is onbewus van wat aangaan en die taktiek wat bespreek word tussen die 2 kolwers op die blad. Het hom nie betrek nie. Dalk is dit nie iets wat nodig is nie. Maar het 'n klompie grenshouer nou onlangs geslaan. So dit kan dalk net wees dat hulle is heel gelukkig met hulle vertoning en gaan nie baie van hulle, en daar kom so 'n bietjie energie in daardie nog 'n vinnige 2 lopies wat gehardloop word. So daai was dalk nie moegheid geweest wat Donwan Young gedink het vroeër nie, dit is dalk net die motivering wat gekort het. Die keer weer 'n harde daar so reguit na die veldwerker toe. Nog 'n harde ou na die grens, waar is 'n veldwerker om, hy vang dit mis. Kan nie lekker sien wie die veldwerker is nie, maar weer eens 'n CPI Crusader kolwer wat bowler wat teleurgestel gaan wees. Maar die beste masters, hulle kolf regtig lekker vandag. Kry 'n bietjie kans om verskillende houe te speel. Nog 'n volbal wat gestraf word, die keer vir 4 lopies. Pragtig aangedui daar deur Moapi. En sê baie dankie vir die borge van hierdie wedstryd. Dit gaan wees Bester Slaghuis, Good Burger en CPI. Ek is seker of mens dit in Afrikaans net so kan oorsit na CPI nie. Dink dit hy verloor so 'n bietjie van sy treffendheid. So nee, dit was nie net 3 balle wat oor was nie, dit is heel waarskynlik 3 balbeurte. Dink ons aangesien daar nog 'n balbeurt nou gaan begin, ons net gevinnig uitlaak, kyk of ons kan teruglaak en dan kyk hopelik stap tyd die veldwerkers praat van daar so geen balbeurt oor. Daar is hy nou active, maar nog steeds nie met 'n puntebord onder nie. Ek dink nie dit is iets wat lyk my nou dadelik gaan opkom nie. Maar soos voorheen gesê, ons gaan wel na die spelers toe gaan of na die skeieregter toe en ons gaan in die breek vra wat is die puntetelling gewees. Want ek weet dit wat ook al hy daar so opneem dit of rekord daar by hom, dit wys op die app en dan soos hy nou weer konneksie kry, opdateer daai goed net so na hom toe, of na die applikasie toe, wat dan die res sal uitsorteer. Daar sê, en dit is die eerste beurt gewees. Ons gaan gou uitvind wat was die puntetelling gewees en dan sal ons terugkom. Sien julle net? There you go, and we are up and running once again. The scoreboard has been sorted out, and you can see that Best of Masters scored 196 for the loss of 1 wicket in the first innings. Opening for the Best of Masters in the second innings is Wouter Bester and no, that cannot be wrong. Best of Masters are now defending their total. And yes, the CPI Crusaders, they've got a huge task in front of them. And we see the scoreboard, we'll just wait for it, hopefully it will update once again. But it does look like David Cremore at the stumps right at the moment. But yeah, they have to score 197 to win this match. They've got a huge task. They did recognize that they had a pretty bad fielding day in the first innings. Yes, it's David Cremore and John Renivo batting for the CPI Crusaders, opening batsman, and Andrew Swichelaar bowling. I spoke with him during the break and he acknowledged that since he had a brilliant weekend or match last weekend, he's going to continue doing the same. Accurate bowling, putting the batsman under pressure, and they're going to pop up the ball for catches. Look like the scoreboard is running good for now. Stream health is excellent, everything is active, everything is working beautifully, and yeah, we can expect an exciting game from now on. So yeah, the Best Masters, they scored a huge total. Let's start recording. Okay, the recording has started on the camera, and yeah, like we said earlier, the CPI Crusaders, they've got a huge task in front of them. Their fielding let them down in the first innings, but let's hope that their batting will make up for that. And that is 4 runs for David Creamore. Obviously feeling the pressure, but they've been in this situation multiple times in the past. Kan ek die bal nou bietjie later gaan? That ball is up in the air. There's no fielder underneath it. There's no fielder in the vicinity of the ball, and it looks like that can be 4 runs. Let's just look what Mohapi says. No, Mohapi doesn't confirm that that was a 4. I just wonder whether we will be able to see both the best bowling today. And that is 4 runs. Now that is a 6 beautifully played by Jandre Nieuwoud, explaining what he'll be doing from now on in the attack of 196 target, 197 target, and a lot more of those will be needed to get to that 197. I do not have time to waste, so yeah, boundaries are desperately needed. And the way they play now, it seems like they can actually match the total of the Best Masters. It's only a matter of holding onto the wickets. Oh, that ball went straight through Arthur. And it does seem as if the scoreboard has frozen once again. Hopefully it will sort itself out soon. Because I did want to mention that it looks like Joel Jacobs bowling now at the moment and not Piet Lategan. That one was on the toes of Jandre. Or Jandre. That ball is up in there. No, it's not going because it's falling in no man's land. And leisurely strolling to the fielder on the boundary. It's a pity that the scoreboard isn't working at the bottom, because the action on the field is hard as Bloemfontein can be. We had a pretty warm week with the heat waves that we've been experiencing. We do get some relief at night or in the early mornings. And yesterday was the first day that was pretty cool, and we saw that some people were grabbing for their jackets. But at lunchtime that will return to normal, where everybody was sweating again. And that is a huge appeal there by Andrew. It doesn't seem like Moapi is interested. In even considering whether that was a tip or not. I don't know if we're going to see Wouter Bester bowling today. He mentioned earlier that he's got an injured foot, which hurts every time he tries to bowl. It's only with bowling, it's not by running. So, and he does see a physiotherapist during the week, but it is a long time injury. That another beautiful ball there by Andrew. Keeping the batsman under pressure. Really don't want to be in the shoes of David Grimore at the moment. Having this huge task in front of you and then having Hanku bowling at you like that. Can't really do anything with those deliveries. He's being pinned down between a rock and a hard place. And that hard place is that pitch. Extremely hard, as we spoke to the groundsman this morning. The sun has been baking it. They've been rolling it. And yeah, perfect for seam bowlers, as well as a few spots for where spin bowlers can also enjoy themselves. We see Jaco Venter returning. He was replaced temporarily. And Bester Masters are back on full strength. Yeah, they have to be careful on where they put the place the fielders. Can only be 3 on each side of the stumps. Although we see 4 on to our right at the moment. And for those unsure of the last man stands cricket rules, there are 8 players in the team instead of the usual 11, so you've got a lot less fielders on the field. For the like the fielding team at the moment, this is going to be 4 runs. No, Moapi show indicates that that was a 6. I am pretty sure that the CPI Crusaders are extremely happy about that. Desperately needing boundaries now. 4s and 6s, and they need a lot of them. continue the story of before. The fielding team, they've got 6 fielders basically on the field. Obviously that's excluding the wicket keeper and the bowler, which makes it 8 people in the team. 8 athletes, 8 team members, 8 players, whatever you want to call it. But we'll try to get updates more regularly from the people on the field. Yeah, it's a wide. Since the excitement cannot be reflected at the bottom of your screen at the moment, we refresh the screen and yeah, it stays the same. Unfortunately, no improvement in the scoring at the bottom. Aminu coming back to bowl. Let's see what he can do. Andrew Swiegelaar. Ball is up in the air. Is it going to be stopped? That looks like that is 4 runs. Yes, the ball is being picked up in the field, in the road once again. Well, on the other side of the road, but Mohapi indicated that that was a 4. Will Andrew try to take revenge on that 4? I don't think so. I think it's part of the game. Sometimes a batsman does his job, and that is bat. And by bat it means putting bat to ball, and yeah, that ball can go anywhere. Nice bit of jump from that, but he bowled a little bit short in any case. Just an indication of how hard that pitch is. Shows you how high the ball bounces. Almost thought that ball was dead, but it wasn't. Nobody got excited when Arthur caught that ball. But I do feel if the best masters are going to put in vote the best suitable, it would be in the first 10 overs. You prefer bowling from the varsity end. That ball is high up in there. Is it going to caught? No, there's no fielder close to it. And it's not going much further than the midfield. And that is because on the tempi end of the pitch there is a slight drop off where the pitch is being rolled harder or firmer than the rest of the field, while on the other side of the pitch the approach to the pitch is a little bit flatter, and I do believe that with Vota's injured foot if he would be bowling. He'd rather prefer bowling from that side where he's got more control of his footing when he bowls. And I know the bowling from this side bothers him a bit. Looks like Andre being replaced by Jock Jacobs. Anke Swiggelaar, being a bowler or a player from the Hot Shots team, and it does seem like he feels like he's got a little bit more freedom here, enjoying himself. Now, not that he enjoyed himself with the CPI Hot Shots, but he does feel as if he feels quite at home here. Well, his bowling is obviously appreciated. And that is going to be 4 runs. Ball currently lying and standing there in the parking lot of the Free State University Library. We do have to apologize. Earlier we did speak about Kali Potgieter, but it doesn't seem like he's playing today. So that person who we thought was Kali Potgieter most probably was voted bester. About the same length, which means that Wouter had a brilliant innings with a bat in the first innings. This ball is heading towards the boundary. Will it be 4? Yes, it's running over the boundary, and that is 4 runs. Bit of friendly chat there between David Cremora and Moapi. Jock indicating to Arthur Courier that he'll be bowling a bit faster now. So he'll be changing from spin bowling to seam bowling, and yeah, obviously needing Arthur to react a little bit better from the faster bowling. This ball is being hit towards the boundary once again. A bit of a misfield, just causes an extra run for the CPI Crusaders. Well, I suppose they need anything they can get. While in their innings, or in the Best and Masters innings, their misfields caused boundaries. does seem like Wouter Besser coming to bowl. So indeed he'll be able to bring protein to bowl. Will everything work out better for him today? With an injured foot and all. Oh, sorry. It's not a bad delivery. Was that a beautiful six there? Nothing wrong with the bowling. It was just that David Creamore is an experienced batsman and played a great shot. Andres Wichelaar being very vocal here on the side, motivating the Bester Masters team. I was wondering whether Wouter's got some pain there. Looking at his body language just before he bowls. And that's a wide, most probably an indication that he's not feeling comfortable over there. But we'll see in any case how many more overs he'll be bowling. And once again, everything looks fine on our side except for the scoreboard. Marvin indicating that that is a wide. This time the ball is being played straight. Ball is up in there, it's not going to be caught. Fielder stops it about 10 meters in front of the boundary. We hear an airplane coming over. Can't see it, but it is out there somewhere. Ball is high and up into the air. Field is chasing off it. It's going to be 4 runs. Confirmed there by Moapi. Just once again want to thank the sponsors of this match, Bester Butchery, Good Burger and CPI. I really do hope that, although we don't see the scoreboard at the bottom of the screen, hopefully you can. It's probably just a problem that persists on our side and not on yours. But nearly getting lucky over there. Nearly took a wicket. Another beautiful shot straight to the fielder. Just a single run from that delivery. Whoa! David Cremore playing the bat into the air. Leaving it there. Not something you see often. Hopefully we'll be able to catch that for the highlights. This is being recorded to YouTube as well. There's his 6 runs. Beautifully played. And it does feel like there's a retirement there. Being congratulated even by Arthur. David Grimore remaining behind, and I do feel that his 50 is not far off. He's probably close to his 50 as well. And like with anything in life, diamonds are created under pressure. And the CPI Crusaders are under an immense amount of pressure at the moment. And it seems like they're handling it pretty well. Not even Voter has anything to say about it. And this ball went past Arthur, but Jaco Venter is yet to stop it at about 25 meters in from the boundary. Seems like that was the over for Wouter Bester, which means he probably still has 2 overs left. Looks like Piet Latergang bowling now. Or Gideon van Zyl. We'll pick up cues quite soon in any case. Ball was speed straight towards the fielder. David being put under pressure there a bit. Looks like it is Gila or Gideon van Zyl. Questions being asked here by Arthur. Moape denying him any chance of a wicket being taken. Well, you probably do have to ask. Being played here to Andrew standing in Cow's corner.
Andrew, kyk sommer om, maar kan ek dit jou toe?
Looks like we've reached the 10th over. Dat beteken ons slaat nou oor na Afrikaanse kommentaar. Gaan nou vir julle uitvind wat die puntetelling is, aangesien die puntebord nou nie in werkende toestand is vir op julle skerm sien. of ten minste nie in elk geval nie aan ons kant nie. En dit kan ook wees as gevolg van die internetprobleme wat Suid-Afrika en baie gedeeltes van die wêreld hierdie week bevind het met 'n rotsstorting in die see. By Gideon weer. Gideon, weet jy wat die puntetelling nou is? Okay. Dankie. Ja, 97 ultrasound, so.
Ek word 101 van 60 $.
Okay, Gideon van Seil het sopas gesê dat die CPI Masters is eintlik redelik goed op pyl met hulle 94 van die in die eerste 10 balbeurte. So as mens dit maal met 2 maal vir om by die 20 balbeurte uit te kom, dan is dit 188 wat nie te ver onder die 197 teiken is nie. Nou, is nog nie baie van hulle paalkies wat geneem is nie, so dit is nog iets waar aan die CPI Masters nog kan werk. Die paalkies wat de strategie tot dusver was gewees dat die uitstekende puntetelling gepost in die eerste beurt en ja, hulle moet dit nou verdedig. En hoe verdedig jy dit? Met goeie veldwerk en natuurlijk 'n goeie aanval met jou bowlers ook. Alles om paalkies te neem. En dit is die manier hoe kom ek sê, minder bekende span wat, of is 'n span wat minder bekend is vir golf, dalk hulle trots kan hou deur net nie paalkies te verloor nie. Of hulle weet hulle gaan nie daai teiken haal nie, moet net nie jou paalkies verloor nie. Maar dit is nie die geval nou nie. Die geval nou is die CPI Crusaders, hulle het 'n klomp kolwers wat baie goed kolf in hulle kant. Hulle doen hulle werk nou op die oomblik uitstekend en hulle word geïntimideer deur daai groot telling nie. En hulle bou hulle paalkies. Maar mens kan niks wegneem van die beste masters wat ook getoon het dat hulle beter kolf ook nie. Hulle is nie net goed in veldwerk nie, maar ook dat hulle kolfvermoë is redelik goed. En Giel was ons nogal redelik druk daar so nou op David Gilmore. Die van die wyd daar so bevestig deur die maapie. Daai bal het net oor altyd se kop gehoop en dit gaan heel waarskynlik 4 lopies wees. Ja, dit is 4 lopies. Netjies wilwerk daardeur Gideon. Lekker op die tone van die kolwers en net so lekker onder druk sit. Netjies 'n 4 wat afgespeel was. 2 van hulle in elke beurt kan inwerk. Bal is hoog en die lig en op. Gielbas maar hardloop agter hom. Nie Gielbas so nie. Gideon van Sel wat behoorlik besig is om te bal. CPI Crusaders wat nou wild swaai na die bal. Heel waarskynlik bloed geryk. Ek weet hulle kan die knoop deurtrek. Net daar die pas kan volhou waarmee hulle begin het. En dan net so klein bietjie ekstra. Soos ons vorige keer gesê het, diamante word onder druk gevorm. En dit lyk asof daar 'n bietjie en dit is 4 lopies. Net so 'n bietjie van 'n flater daar vergaan deur die beste master veldwerker. CPI Crusaders het nou groot frustrasie. Dit hier sal gaan en dit is kry David Cremor wat verklaar. So hy het sy 50-tal gemaak. Hy gaan baie bly wees daaroor. Gaan hierdie 4 lopies wees, as die bal was hard geslaan, ja, dit gaan 4 lopies wees. Bevestig deur Moapie. CPI Crusaders wat hulle staan hierso. Baie bly vir hulle pa dat hulle reg kry om hulle paadjies te bou en nog steeds aan te hou om die grenshoue te laat vloei. Hierdie keer is dit Jaco Venter wat hier van Kels Konrad moet hardloop om die bal op die middenveld op te tel. Netjies 'n duikwerk daar so deur agter, as jy dan dink dat hy is al in sy 50s. Mans is nie meer so, kom ek sê, soepel om sulke dinge aan te vang. Hy is voel ek met die nuwe veldwerk of speler wat nou opgekom het, nuwe Kolwer, is dit veronderstel statisties dat CPI Masters nou makliker 'n loopie kan vat van 'n man wat sy oog nog nie in op die bal is nie. So hy het die gevaar om makliker sy paaltjie te verloor. En daai paaltjie val nie. Dit is Jaco Venter wat nou gaan bal. Ok, baie dankie. Ons alle moet nou 66 van 25 balle aanteken. Dit is amper 3 lopies per bal. Dit wil begin voorkom asof die beste masters hierdie een in die sakkie het. Het is hier verby, tot die vet aan die singe. Bal wat gekeer word, hier so in die middenveld. CPI Masters. Briljante druk nou op die Crusaders toepas. Daai lyk amper asof dit 6 lopies was, ja, pragtige 6 lopies. Bevestig deur Moapi. Nog 'n bal wat daar gesal word aan die grens, maar die gaan gekeer word. Ander wat agter na sit. So daai was die balwerk gewees van Jaco Venter. Ek seker hy sal nog so 2 probeer te inkom weer. Hy mag 4. En hy het toch nie te veel lopies nou afgestaan nie. CPI Crusaders wat nog steeds onder geweldige druk is. Amper 3 lopies per bal moet aanteken om die wedstryd te wen. Maar hulle hou hulle kop hoog en trots, want hulle verloor nie hulle paaltjies nie. Al wanneer die mense bietjie aanskuif is wanneer hulle verklaar met 50 lopies. Mis het mees Martinez van der Westhuis met nou bal. En die bal is reg deur die kolwer. Nog 'n dotbal vir die Ai, toch. Die beste masters. Tweede keer by die Crusaders daai bal, daai hou speel in 'n ry. Die groot gaping agter hulle gesien, wil die bal daar in daai gaping speel. Agter wat die veld so 'n bietjie rondskuif, lyk my daar is nou planne wat nou beraam word. Beste masters wat ook begin bloedryk in die vorm van balbeerte wat besig is om uit te hardloop. Ja, wat van self reeds besig is om reg te maak om te bal. Buitenbekring komt de bal. Nie sy gunsteling kant om te bal nie. Op sy minder gunsteling velde. Lyk daar nie asof homself seer gemaak het in daai aflewering nie, so hopelik hou sy goed. Nog 'n bal wat na diep fyn gespeel word. Die bal word vir cover gespeel.
Wat mooi, wat mooi nog.
Ons kyk wat kan Wouter Wester nou uitverrig. Wat grondkans in die teenoorgestelde rigting gespeel word. Jaco Venter is by hom. En dit was die balbeer vir Wouter geweest. Gideon wat volgende kom om sy bal. En dit lyk dan asof Wouter pynloos loop. Ons sien ook vir Andrew Swiegelaar wat nader staan. So Gideon het net daar so 'n bietjie raad vir Andrew gaan gee. Spanne wat nou 'n bietjie taktiek gesels. Ek dink die taktiek vir CPI Crusaders op die oomblik is redelik eenvoudig. Slaan die bal vir grenshouer. Maak soveel moontlik lopies. Jy moet nie balkies weggee nie. Kort en eenvoudig. Hy was 'n bietjie vol geweest die Andrew.
Trek hom terug.
En Andrew kry so 'n bietjie motivering hierso van 'n spanmaat met die naam van Wouter Wester. En sê luister man, trek hom so 'n bietjie terug. En hy doen dit. Die keer is Jaco Venter wat op Kja staan wat die bal keer. En er is toch al tamelik spelers hier langs die veld. Ondersteuners. Natuurlijk, baie van hulle is die Bloembombers wat in die wedstrijd hier naspeel. Hulle moes 11:30 begin speel het, so baie van hulle stad wel seker van so 20 wat hulle al hier so sit. So het is nie werklik dat hulle regtig die wedstrijd kom ondersteun het nie, dit is net hulle speel op hierdie veld na hierdie wedstrijd. Moet nou 'n bietjie laat hardloop. En hulle speel teen die Eagles. Ja, Toxic Bloem. Wat ook al begin reg staan vir die volgende wedstrijd. Opgekiet, opgegeer.
Mooi agter, mooi.
En Andrew wat so 'n bietjie heel vokaal is oor sy frustrasie met homself. Lekker koelerige luggie wat hier so deurtrek vanaf ons regterkant af. Bietjie verligting bring van hierdie hitte. Nou is dit Wouter wat kom bal. Ons gaan nou kyk wat kan hy uitrig. Die ene ding waarmee die CPI Crusaders kan spog vandag is dat hulle glad nie maklik van hulle palkies van ontslaa raak nie. Of sacrifice nie. Klink net nie so goed in Afrikaans nie, om jou palkie te offer vir iets nie.
Lekker Bounty, kom uit!